Hi everyone. Google states that choreography is a series of steps and movement in dance and in musical production and even in figure skating. This has been a part of the Love Movement's DNA for the many years. Joining me on set today will be Bernadette and the team of choreographers who make up this group of people. Welcome. My name is Christopher Aird. This is Seasons of Music. Hi, welcome everyone. Right now we're in the Laughlin Center. And behind me are the children of the children's choir, where they're practicing their choreography for a show coming up in October. Joining me on set is Bernadette.
Hi,
Bernadette, how are
Chris.
you? Bernadette, what attracted me when I first saw the group as a teenager was that it wasn't just a normal choir just standing up. The pop songs you all use had movement, and it just made it different. Even though from the classical songs, I know you do standard
Yeah.
movement, not standard, but So when did this first start? When did this choreography first introduced?
I think it was introduced in my mother's womb. Because from a child I was always active. Everything I had to do was dramatic. People used to tell me, everything has to be dramatic. I said, I don't know, it's in the genes. So even when I was singing in music festival, I was in 2 operas, and then I started Love Movement. Our first show with the 15 girls, we stood nicely, we did a few hand movements, and it was a lot of facial expression. And then we went to Queen's Hall in 1980, and we started to introduce gently, depending on what pop songs were at the time. And I remember, I think it was in 82 or 83, the name of that show was Love is in the Air. And that song was Love is in the Air.
Yes.
And eventually came to give us some choreography because she's founder of the Potter School. So we did some music from cabaret, and we started to dance, and we did some calypsos. And each show, it started to get more and more and different because people were having concerts, and it's normally that your choir stands up unless you're a performing group.
Right,
A choir would stand up and sometimes they'd have books. Even so, Uncle Helmer, who is our director, he kept saying, "I don't want to see no books in your hand. Don't even no books. You should do it on your own." And it just got more and more exciting depending on the group grew in experience and in numbers.
And I think you all set the trend because you're seeing now more and more choirs are introducing that type of movement or that type of. So, but what about because I know the movement have become more intricate. It's not just a hand movement or a dance, but just actual choreography where you have the choir members interweaving amongst each other and giving a different perspective, a different look.
Yeah, boy, it really became intricate, and I think it became that intricate when Francesca Williams Van Zana joined us
Right.
about 14 years ago. She called me one day and she said, "My name is Francesca, I'm in Trinidad, I'm a dancer, and I heard about your group, I'd like to join." And when Francesca came, she was working on a ship. She was a dancer on a ship, and she started the ball rolling. We had people still coming. We had Heather Henderson has done some work for us for this upcoming concert. So it just got more intricate. People wouldn't believe that these youth, all senior group members, were not dancers.
Right. Yeah.
They couldn't believe it. It's just the Holy Spirit just worked, and it just made. And then kids, I said, the children are not standing up straight to sing. So from age 3.5, 4, 5, they learn to move and how to be expressive. It's a gift from God, but I think it was always in my spirit, and that's how it started.
So have there always been professional choreographers, sorry? Because I remember in the early it was Belinda Barnes was part of it.
But she
Who
was
have you
drama
used
teacher.
for the drama teacher.
Yeah.
Right, yes. So the choreography just came in as part of that.
Well, depending on what we were doing, I would call people up. I knew there was, I can't remember her name now, she was living in Australia, Trinity, and I heard she was in Trinidad, and she came and did one of our shows. Then Francesca did quite a few. Heather Henderson
Yeah.
Gordon did a few recent ones. And then little by little, something beautiful happened. Our youth started getting involved, although they're not study dancing at
Right.
any degree. All senior group members like Anneisha Scaratu was with us since she's 6 years old. And then a lot of these young people worked with her, like they show our last show that we did, which is Colors of His Love,
Right.
where we did the music from The Greatest Showman and that fabulous choreography. Heather did that, and she started training these younger ones, started to learn
Fran.
the art.
Yeah, Fran.
Sorry, Fran did
Yes.
that. She's actually now in Italy.
Yeah.
And Anneisha started learning it, and the two youth, Jade Jones and Stephanie Carrington, they were part of that intimate group that she used to do harder stuff.
Yeah.
And they have done the choreography for the youth this year, amazingly.
Wow.
And Anisha, assisted by Janelle, did the choreography for the senior group. So like I remember once God gave us a prophecy about 10 years ago from Isaiah. And he was saying that I have given you everything you need for your ministry of love. Just turn to me. And and I've seen it happen. We have our own engineer, we have our choreographers, we have our video crew who are members of the group who are filming this part of it, who will be part of us.
Right.
We have our seamstresses. We have Helma, our director. It's like wow, wow, wow,
So
wow,
one
wow.
big family.
Yeah. Everything is for God. Glory to God.
It's a world of laughter, a world of tears. It's a world of hopes and a world of fears. There's so much that we share and it's time we're away. It's a small world after all. 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 It's a small, small world. Prince Ali, mighty is he, Ali of Banyan. Strong as 10 regular men, definitely. He faced the galloping hordes, 100 bad guys with swords, who sent these goods to their lords. Why, Prince Ali? He's got 75 golden camels, purple peacocks, he's got 53. When it comes to exotic type mammals, has he got a zoo? I'm telling you, it's a world-class menagerie. Prince Ali, handsome is he, Ali of Banyan. That physique, how can I speak? Weak at the knees. Well, get on out of that square, adjust your veil and prepare to gawk and grovel and stare at Prince Ali. Hakuna Matata, Hakuna Matata, Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata, Hakuna Matata, what a wonderful friend. Hakuna Matata, ain't no passing craze. It means no worries for the rest of your days. It's all problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata, Hakuna Matata, Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata, Hakuna Matata, Hakuna Matata, Hakuna Matata, Hakuna Matata, Hakuna Matata, Hakuna Matata. It means no worries for the rest of your days. It's all problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata. Bless my soul, Kirk was on a roll, person of the week in every Greek opinion poll. What's a pro? Kirk could stop a show, point him at a monster and you're talking SRO. He was a no one, a zero, zero, now he's a honcho, he's a hero. He was a kid with his up down pass, from zero to hero in no time flat.
and joining me on set is Anneisha Wells, who's one of the choreographers of the Love and One Choirs. Anneisha, are you a trained choreographer? How did you come about being part of the choreography team?
No, actually, I'm not. It's just basically growing up in a movement through Lights of Love, through youth. I guess I just got a knack from it and learned a lot from those who were there before me, Leslie, Lewis, Ellen, and Francesca, so I really admire them and try to learn as much as I could, so they were really pivotal in me being able to now do the choreography for the group.
So how do you keep the choreography fresh, or how you come up with your ideas?
Okay, well, it's both of us, Janelle and I. Yes, it's a team effort. So, the true essence of movement is a true show choir, and it's a wonderful ability to sing and dance and move all together, no matter your age, no matter your abilities. When we get together, we meet at Janelle's home or sometimes my home, and we really try to make sure that wherever we place anyone, whatever movement we do, is comfortable in what they
Yes,
do.
it's not just you just
No.
throw people in a line.
Can never do
You
that.
know how each person, what they can do.
Of course.
And so
of
you obviously
course.
have to kind of just stick to that.
Yeah.
So because I realize you all come with all kind of charts and you don't know exactly where people are placed, and you don't just say line up.
No, exactly. So we have a document. We have each song, everyone's specific movements, and then we send everyone the document so that they know and they can prepare for the next song what's coming up and their transitions and stuff like that.
I know Love Movement uses a lot of tracks, right? Does that make it easier in terms of not just tracks, but at least you have a musical bed in the background, it's not a live band. You find that makes it easier when you're coming up with choreography and then running the choreography with the choir?
Oh no, we don't even take that in consideration at all because regardless, we are singing live.
Right.
So whatever we do, it's in the back of our mind. We're singing, just certain things come with, certain things can't.
Yeah, so you try not to take away
No,
from
no, no.
the singing itself.
Definitely not.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that be, I guess, distraction and it's difficult for some people. Because I
Yeah.
know when I first started doing choreography and I kind of evolved out of it, we used to learn by a word.
Right.
Put hand for this word, but now I realize we're becoming more professional.
Of course.
So we do it by timing.
Yes.
Right, so it's difficult, but I think it makes it easier and moves faster.
Definitely.
Right, okay, good. So Nisha, thanks again for joining
Yes,
us. That was
welcome.
very insightful. And let you get back to your training with the outfit.
Thank you.
Okay,
Take
take
care.
care.
Bye.
You're wondering how I knew about your plans to make me blue with some other guy you knew before. Between the two of us guys, I loved you more. It took me by surprise, I must say, when I found out yesterday. Don't you know that I heard it through the grapevine? Not much longer would you be mine. Oh, I heard it through the grapevine. Oh, I'm just about to lose my mind. Honey, honey, yeah. How much longer will you be my baby? Oh, I heard
me now. Well, work it out, baby. Well, you're driving me crazy. Just a little bit of soul now. Woo!
I can mash potato.
Mashed potato,
I can do the twist.
I can do the twist.
Now tell me, baby,
Tell me, baby,
do you like it like this?
do you like it like this?
Tell me, tell me.
Do you love me?
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 Now that I can dance. Watch me now, hey!
Joining me on set is Janelle Lewis. Janelle is one of the choreographers who make a part of the choreography for the Love Movement. Janelle, tell me, how did you get involved in choreography? Is this something you've done before, or you just in love of movement that has...
In the love of movements, I like that. No, I am not professionally a dancer or a choreographer doing it in primary school and things like that. But coming into the love movement and finding a purpose through, God and the message that you're given. And Auntie B, the mind behind it all, she saw something in us. Myself and Anneisha, she said, I think y'all could try something. I think y'all could do something. Take this song and see what you did, what you could do.
Yeah.
And we did. And we loved every moment of it. And we got ourselves into something that we can't get out of now. So it was stumbled upon by Auntie B seeing a gift in us.
Because I realize that and you make a good team. But tell me, is the choreography different from... I know the songs will be different from each choir, but do you find you have more intricate for the youth or for the children versus the choir? Does it depend on your audience, or the audience meaning the actual people watching the show, but the choir member?
The choir member, absolutely, yes. So for the kids, we have little babies who may not even know what left is from right. So the type of movements we give them is little cute movements that they can understand and feel. The youth members, they are ready to dance and do, so you can have a lot more difficult, challenging moves from them. And with the senior group, I think because the senior group is mature minds and bodies and spirits who understand how to give you all of their feeling, we bring that into the choreography for them to use their expressions, their feelings, their emotions, and it's a challenge for us because you have to work with 3 different sets and you just express yourself and your creativity as far as possible. And yeah, it works out, but you have to treat each one of them different, but remembering it's one unity of choirs. So the look and the feel and the movements must still have some level of consistency throughout.
Because I've seen you all in action and you'll have it all like a science. You don't just put people in lines.
Yes.
You know, because in the show scene that you'll know each choir member and you kind of fit into them in what area they will look.
Yes.
The front line might be a different group.
Yes, and for different songs as well, because there may be some people who are strong dancers, but then there are others who are strong with their emotions on their face. And if we're praising a different praise song, we pull those forward. And also, when you have those strong little persons, the entire group can feed off of it too. So in that type of family environment, you're able to pull people forward to let their strengths shine.
Okay, because Bernadette was telling me earlier on that, especially with COVID now, not having everybody at rehearsals makes it a little more difficult.
Yes.
Is that making preparation longer or harder?
Yes, it does. Because sometimes you may have an idea for choreography and it doesn't really work. It doesn't translate. When Anneisha and I are working together, it's just both of us figuring it out. But when you see the whole, it may not work. So if we don't have the whole, if we don't have everyone, we may continue with a movement that doesn't work with the group, and only until we have everyone do we see it. So it does slow things down, and the virtual aspect, there's so much you could do. I mean, for choreography, you have to be able to see and feel, so it slows things down a bit. It's more tricky, but it's a challenge, and we all raised it.
So do you find that, if you all have sat down and come up with some sort of choreography, when you actually reach here now have to train the members do you all have to now change something, make something more simple?
Yes, definitely happens. And I think especially with the senior group too, we have a group of people who've been doing this for so long, they help us.
Yes.
When things are challenging or difficult, they let us know like, what if we do this? And because we're like all a team, we take that into consideration and things change, it's very dynamic. Things change today with 4 weeks to go yet, so it's very dynamic.
Great. Thank you for joining us. We're going to let Janelle go back to difficult but wonderful because I realized that she looks like she enjoys it.
I do.
Thank you, Janelle.
All right, thank you all. Thank you.
I wanna rock with you all night, rock the night away. Girl, close your eyes, let that rhythm get into you. Don't try to fight it, there ain't nothing that you can do. Relax your mind. Lay back and groove with mine. You got to feel that heat, and we can ride the boogie. Share that beat of love. I wanna rock with you all night. Dance you into the sunlight. I wanna rock with you all night. Rock the night away. And when the groove is dead and gone, you know that love survives, so we can rock forever. I wanna rock with you, I wanna groove with you, rock all night. Dance you into the sunlight. I wanna rock with you all night, rock the night away. It's close to midnight, and something evil's lurking in the dark. Under the moonlight, you see a sight that almost stops your heart.
You try to scream, but terror takes the sound before you make it. You start to freeze as horror looks you right between the eyes. You're paralyzed, 'cause this is Thriller, Thriller night, and no one's gonna save you from the beast about to strike. You know it's Thriller, Thriller night. You're fighting for your life inside a killer thriller tonight. Night reaches dawn and the dead start to walk in their masquerade.
There's no escaping the jaws of the alien this time. This is the end of your life. 'Cause this is Thriller, Thriller night. 'Cause I can thrill you more than any ghost would dare to try. You know it's Thriller, Thriller night. So let me hold you tight and share a killer, diller, chiller, thriller here tonight. 'Cause this is Thriller, Thriller night. 'Cause I can thrill you more than any ghost would dare to try. You know it's Thriller, Thriller night. So let me hold you tight and share a killer, thriller tonight.
Hi everyone, joining me is Jade Jones. Pronounced that correctly, right? Yes. Jade is one of the choreographers for the youth. Is this the first time you're doing actual working choreography, or has it been something that you've done?
Well, I'm a dancer, so I've been dancing my entire life, so it's not really new to me. But with Love Movement, this is my second time choreographing with the youth. The first time I believe was in 2019 when we did the show in Adam Smith. And well, we had COVID, so there was no show after that. So now it's the first time working with the youth with a live audience since.
Did you find because obviously, we are not a dance group, we're a choir, so we have people coming in at different levels.
Yeah.
Are you able to adjust that to if somebody, say they go in the back, or you kind of try to work with everybody?
Yeah, well, that's actually something that I'm still getting used to because sometimes I would put in choreography and I have to remind myself, not everybody's a dancer like me, not everybody can do what I can do or Stephanie can do, so it's different. So I mean, we have to get choreography that everybody is able to do, moves that everybody would be able to get.
Right, so do you find yourself, when you actually have all the members, simplifying things?
Yeah, most of the times we have to simplify the movement, but sometimes we work so well with the youth that we're able to get them to, well, whether if there's a group of people that is having trouble with like a particular movement or something, we pull them aside and we try to work with them so that they will be able to get it eventually. And most of the time they're able to get it because they're very, there's a good set of youth.
Yeah. And they're young. What I with Janelle and Anneisha with the adult choir is, to get them to do a movement that might be more, intricate. You have to work with them longer. You find you have to do or they pick up quickly?
They pick up quickly actually, but observation I've made this year is that they pick up choreography for the music that they like. So when it's a song that they don't really like, they don't really do it well, but choreography that they like, so for example, Cine Magic or upbeat stuff like Broadway, they're able to get it like that all the time.
So I know some of the choreography, I know we repeat some of the songs, and you have to now take choreography that somebody has done,
right,
and you now have to put your own spin. Do you find yourself changing things or modernizing them? Because it might be a song that we did 10 years ago.
Yeah, so we actually did that this year with the choreography because we're always evolving. We can't keep doing the same choreography that we did like 10 years ago. So Stephanie and I tried to revamp and try to reinvent the choreography a little bit just so that it would stick to the modernness of society, so that it's still captivating to the audience and to the youth that are doing it. Because we don't want to give them things that they don't want to do. We want them to enjoy what they're doing at the end of the day. So.
Jade, thank you very much for joining us.
You're welcome.
I wish you success in your future and also with the show coming up.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So Bernadette, thank you for joining us today.
Pleasure being here.
Choreography is really exciting, and I can see the children are excited about it. Not just standing up, but they really get to know it. So
And some of them we have some little performance there already at age 4 and 5. Thank you, Chris. Thanks a lot. I'm going to join the team now.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, folks, for joining. This has been a wonderful experience. These kids I have 2 grandchildren, so I just can't wait for my grandchildren to join. But there you have it. Thanks again. Bye-bye.